My name is ACHAL UPADHYAYA and I have secured All India rank 288 in Civil Services Examination 2023. This was my first attempt in the Civil Services Examination. I have been born and brought up in Delhi and I have done my schooling from DAV Public School, Shesh Chahar. I have done my graduation in Economics from Shri Ram College of Commerce and Masters in Economics from Delhi School of Economics. After that, I worked for an year with an MNC MasterCard, and in the month of August 2022, I resigned from the company and started preparing for civil services from September 2022. In May 2023, I gave my first attempt for the UPSC services, and luckily I have got a rank in my first attempt itself. I think there are some things that work in my favor. Getting a rank in first attempt is considered to be a difficult task by most of the people, but according to me, if there's a proper strategy, a proper guidance and a proper schedule, ultimately it can work. For me, I was lucky enough to have good mentors in terms of my college alumni, in terms of some peers and some good mentors in the form of teachers as well. I earlier tried to prepare a proper schedule, how I will work upon my optional, which was economics, and how I will divide my time between mains preparation and optional preparation. I used to prepare an Excel sheet also for preparing a monthly, weekly, and a daily schedule. Initially, I started with the basic books, the standard books, and side by side, I also attempted many mock tests which helped me in prelims as well as my mains. I think that there are some things which we can follow over time so that we can find our name in the list in our first attempt itself. And some of the qualities are persistence, composure, and hard work. We have to maintain our composure throughout this journey, and we can't step back and not do hard work for preparing for the civil services and to study during the UPSC journey as well. So I think these are some of the things that work for me. If the people are composed, they are able to maintain their calm and they are not afraid of doing persistent hard work during this journey, the success will ultimately come to them in the first attempt itself. Thank you. In the beginning, on an average, I used to study about 7 to 8 hours per day, divided into 4 to 5 sessions. But having said that, I didn't focus much on the number of hours that I am studying. Instead, I focused on the quantum of subject that I am going to cover each day. So in the morning itself, I used to think how much I am going to cover by today itself. And in the morning itself, I used to think how much I am able to cover today itself, and eventually work towards that. Ultimately, the weekly targets and the monthly targets also helped to frame a proper schedule and a proper timetable, how I'm going to cover all the subjects that are there. And according to me, breaks are as important as studies. In the evening, I used to go on evening walks as well, and I tended to call my friends or talk to my parents from time to time so that I can have a break amid my studies. And talking about the studies, my study routine eventually was a mix of PDFs, books, as well as videos in the audio-visual format as well. So focusing on as few resources as possible and revising the resources that we have studied multiple times is one of the things that I think ultimately helped me to get the rank that I have got in my very first attempt. For the people who are in this journey, and especially the people who are attempting this examination for the very first time, I feel that don't get bogged down by the failures that you might be getting in this journey, and don't let the people's opinion affect you in any way possible. Just focus on the schedule that you have prepared yourself. Just have faith in your mentors that you have chosen for yourself and go about this journey. Continue doing the hard work that you are doing and be persistent and calm throughout your journey. This is my message to the aspirants who are the first attempters. I would suggest that at this point of time, don't look at any new resources as of now, and try to revise the resources that you have already studied from as much as possible. Try to attempt as many mock tests as possible, and the mock test attempt can be for devising your own strategy or for value additions as well. Especially for CSAT, attempting the PYQs as deeply as possible is the key, as the CSAT has been becoming difficult year by year. So practice is the only way that one can go through and one can pass the CSAT examination as well. So just practice, revise, and repeat the entire thing again and again as much as possible in the remaining time.